what's going on, everyone? So we have a new starter kit with Final Fantasy, and I just wanted to talk about whether or not I think this is worth it. It's complicated. The first thing you need to be aware of, and this is very important, these decks are not intended for competitive play. You cannot buy these and expect to win at Friday Night Magic, for example. These are 100% casual, low-power decks that are intended for, like, kitchen table play. And I personally don't see a problem with that. Your larger Magic the Gathering reviewers will slam these types of products because they don't have a ton of value. Why would you ever spend money on these when you could just buy singles and build a real deck? But when I started playing, I bought theme decks all the time. I was casual. I was a 13-year-old in high school. And whenever a new set would come out, I would buy a theme deck, and I would play it for like a couple weeks out of the box, no upgrades and nothing, and then eventually I'd tear it apart or upgrade it or whatever. But that was a fun part of new sets, right? A new set would come out, and I'd pick a theme deck that I liked, usually gravitating towards decks that were black or red or something like that, probably. But the point is, theme decks were awesome, so I have no problem with low power intro decks, but it is important that you understand that these are low powered. You don't want to buy these for competitive play. You're buying these for casual kitchen table Magic for fun. Now, I guess we'll go over the deck list really quick. So we have a blue-black deck. This is Sephiroth. It's kind of like a self-mill graveyard deck. So we have, actually, let me go here. This is a little bit easier to look at. So we have a lot of self-milling stuff. We have like this surveils every turn when it attacks. This mills 3 when it enters. This card surveils and has flashback. So if you mill over it, you can still cast it with flashback, and it puts cards in the graveyard. And then it has stuff that cares about cards in the graveyard. Like this gets bigger the more stuff you have. You have this that can come back from the graveyard, stuff like that. There's lots of removal and stuff. It's kind of a control-y deck, sort of. And then the Cloud deck is equipment. Cloud cares about equipment. You have lots of equipment here, as you see. You have things that care about equipment. You have like this, which gets +1/+1 for each equipment. You have things that make tokens, so you have stuff to equip. A problem with equipment decks is if your creatures get killed, you have a lot of equipment sitting on the battlefield that just don't do anything, so tokens are nice just to ensure you have creatures to equip to. This cares about artifacts, which would include your equipment. This can equip stuff for free, right? So it's an equipment matters kind of aggro deck versus this Dimir self-mill thing. Now, let's talk about the value of these. First off, I am recording this like 4 or 5 days before the set even releases. It'll go up a day or two, maybe the day, I don't know. So prices are irrelevant. Like this deck is worth $35. This one is worth $41. However, that's what pre-order prices. These cards will go down. Like this is $9 right now. All of this is in USD, by the way. But I would expect that to go much, much lower. I can sort by price, and we can see the more expensive ones. So the prices are over here. So this is $8.99, $4.50, $3.50, and all of these I would expect to go down quite a bit. As for how much they cost, so here's the price on Card Kingdom, and a major problem is that they're out of stock. I believe on Amazon they're $19.99 and they're in stock right now. A major problem I have with these decks is the price is just too high. They used to retail for like $12 to $15, and you would get them on sale sometimes for like $8. In fact, I'll take a screenshot here. This is from my Amazon order history where I bought one of them for, I think it was $6.99. I don't have it right now. I'm on the screen with you guys, but here's the screenshot. It's super cheap, right? $7. That's $3.50 per deck. And the cool thing is, the reason I bought it is you also got a arena code to get the cards on Arena. I don't know if they still do that. Maybe they do. I guess let me know if they still have Arena codes, because I don't know. But anyway, they're too expensive. Technically, so here's the thing, right? 20 years ago, theme decks, I want to say they were $7.99. So 2 of them would be about $16, $17, meaning $20 for 2 of these is technically pretty much what we paid 20 years ago. So I guess that's technically fine. And bear in mind, like I said, this is $20, $19.99 on Amazon. So I would say $20 technically isn't that bad. It just kind of feels bad because with theme decks, you get to pick and choose which deck. Right there, there'd be 5 decks per set, and you could spend $8, pick one that you liked. It was low cost, and $20 for 2 decks, even though it's like pretty close to the similar rate, it doesn't feel as good as being able to pick a deck for really cheap. I think it's important to have a very low cost, like a low entry point product for a 60 card constructed, because everything's Commander, right? God, Commander. I just want low price theme decks for 60 card constructed, and these are great. I just wish instead of these starter kits, we got like 2 to 4 decks per set. But technically, if you can get them for $20, it's not bad, I guess. I was wrong, guys. These actually aren't on Amazon right now. Why did I think they were $19.99? The Bloomberg one's $19. This one's $20. Yeah, I paid $7 for this, and now it's $20. They've just gone up so much, right? Kind of sucks. But yeah, I guess they're not available. Let me check TCG Player, even though there are some sketchy. I know some people don't want to support this website right now. It's okay. We're just using this for utility because it's a collection of local game stores, right? So let's see if anyone has them. Why is there a big space up here? I don't understand that. It doesn't look like it. Why is it so? I have this dark mode thing, but it just breaks everything. Now I'm blind. I'm $40. Good God, it is not worth that much. Yeah, dang man. Yeah, they suck, man. All right, here's my assessment. They're overpriced. Do not pay $40 for these. You can see what price these starter kits go for. $14. That's a reasonable price. I wish they were all like that. And then they're all like 20 to 30, which even 30, 34. The reason these ones are so expensive is this is a very old. I think this might have been the first one, actually. This was with Ixalan. So this is old. This is just out of stock. Same with this one down here. But these ones are still probably in stock pretty well, and you see a reasonable price. $14 is great. I mean, this one's definitely... these are rotated. They're not standard legal, but that's the price that I would want. But it's $20 here. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's $14, $10 shipping. What a scam. Anyway, so... My assessment, sorry, I keep getting distracted. My overall assessment is I like casual, pre-constructed decks. I think they're good for the game. I think this sort of product needs to exist. I wish there was more of it. I wish even just a starter kit like this, even just getting one of these with every set would be great. Right, this is basically a replacement for the dual decks and a replacement for the Planeswalker decks in one product, which is fine. The dual decks never sold, no one bought them. The Planeswalker decks didn't sell very well. Not many people bought them. They must have because they're my most popular videos on my channel. Go to my channel and sort by popularity. You'll see Planeswalker deck upgrade guides. So clearly people were buying them, but not enough that Wizards of the Coast deemed it to be worth it. So taking those two kind of failed products and smashing them together into the starter kit where if you want a dual deck, here's a dual deck. And if you want standard precons for a set, here you go. And it's in one product, fine. You merge those two things into one product, that's good. Can we have these with every set? That'd be cool. I would be okay with that. Because we got one for Bloomburrow, but we didn't get them for Duskmourn or Aetherdrift or Foundations, right? And now we get one here, so it'd be cool if we just got these all the time. I just want precons, man. Precons for standard. So it's a good product. It's overpriced right now. All the Final Fantasy products are overpriced. Don't pay $40 for this. Pay $20 max. $25 max, but $25 feels too high. $20 is what this is worth in USD. Don't pay more than that. Will I be upgrading these? I don't know. I'm a Universes Beyond hater. I mean, this is cool. Because I recognize this, but I'll tell you what, guys. I will 100%. I will be doing the Commander Precon overviews for the Universes Beyond set. I did it for this. I'll do it for Spider-Man. Good God, the Spider-Man set. I'm dreading it so much. But yeah, I'll be doing precon guides, but whether I do upgrades, God, I'm gonna have to craft all of these cards, right? Because I didn't pre-order. I didn't pay money for the pre-order for this set. Oh God, it's so many rares. It's so many rares. Are these all the rares? So 4 rares a mythic, 5 rares in a mythic per. That's 10 rares just to craft these. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. Maybe I upgrade them, maybe I don't. I don't want to spend money on this stuff or wild cards on Arena. But maybe. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But for now, don't spend more than $20 on this. And it's good. More precons good. Lower prices better. Please don't spend $40 on these precon intro decks. Please. It's not worth $40. Awesome. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.